All right. Let's do this. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Tuambiane Ukweli. And I'm always glad and happy when a video goes up and you guys are commenting, you guys are sharing this thing. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. It is growing pole pole, not as fast as I would want to, but it is growing. I am grateful that we have reached 200 subscribers organic. Yani, it means you guys are sharing my channel. You guys are, telling your friends and guys around you to comment, subscribe and everything. So I appreciate that so much. Nashukuru sana. If you have not subscribed, pale chini kuna ka button, you need to bonyeza it, alafu next to it pia kuna ka bell icon, dungilia hapo. I'm looking for guys to help me market this thing. Okay, I'm not good at social media marketing. If you can saidia me market this thing, manamba iko hapo chini, nitafute. Now, on to today's topic. This one is personal because it affects me directly, okay? I want to talk about firstborns and the things that we go through on a daily that guys, other people might not relate to, or you might know, but unaona tu tuko tu. Okay? First of all, this affects me so much. This is so personal to me because I am a firstborn. My mother is a woman. I don't know if you've ever seen that meme where a guy is saying, I think it was one of these governors who was saying, my mother is a woman. Anyway, I am a firstborn to my mother. Hi, mom. Hi, Jermaine. And we are 3 siblings. So, okay, we are 3 of us, but I'm the firstborn. So I have my brother and my sister. And when I am talking to guys who are also in that position as firstborns, we realize that one, we have so much in common, and number 2, there's so much that firstborns go through that we don't usually tell many people. There are so many things we would want to share. There are so many emotions that we want to show, but we can't because of that responsibility of being a firstborn, right? So if you are a firstborn, tandika mkeka. In Luya land, we are called mwana wa mberi, yani mtoto wa kwanza, mtoto wa mbele. So as a firstborn, you really are like a second parent to your siblings, because anytime your mother, your parents want something to be done, they look up to you to get it done. If, for example, they are going out of the house somewhere, when do unaachiwangwa nyumba, you take up the responsibility of cooking, bathing your siblings, and all these other things. You take up the parent responsibility when your parents are not there. So I remember in class 7, class 8 there, we didn't have a house manager at home. So I used to come from school during lunchtime. So we have that 1 hour lunch break. You have to come from school, come back home, prepare lunch for my brother, eat, then go back to school. It made me become very responsible at a very young age. And then you take this to wherever. After that, you just have to be responsible no matter what. Another thing that the firstborns go through is that think about any good character that is out there. Responsible, mature, organized, caring, kind, generous. All these good characters, firstborn lazima kwetu nayo. Yani, see please, you just must have these characters. Sometimes, you might not be a good listener, but you have to be a good listener because unaletongo ngoma kesi zingine, unashanga, okay, sasa hapa, naanzia wapi? But then, you are the firstborn. You have to take up that responsibility and you have to do it right. So personal experience. So my dad passed on when I just joined Form 1. Since then, I am like the father of the house. Any case that has to be solved, it has to pass through me before anything has to be resolved. It is It is sometimes a tasking responsibility, but then it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Another thing firstborns go through is that as a firstborn, you have to be successful in everything you do. As in, there is no room for failure. If it's marriage, you have to succeed. If it is business, you have to succeed. If it is career, you have to succeed. So that, one, you don't embarrass your parents, because wewe ndo ulitoka wa kwanza and they invested so much in you to the point that you need to bring pride to the family. Wengine, they have that leeway of not making it too much, but as a firstborn, you just have to make it. Another reason is because you need to show an example to your siblings, okay? So that if you succeed, your siblings will look up to you and they'll be like, hey, I need to be like, I need to do like. Can you imagine a scenario where a firstborn did not make it in life, or they became addicted to something, or somehow they just didn't make it? These other guys will have a reason to say, si hata nani ali, you know, and it is the perfect excuse for them not to make it. Ukiona firstborn uko inze, give this guy a hug, give this lady a hug, mwambie everything will be okay. Perfect example to this. So right now, niko third floor. I am at that prime age of getting married. Not yet married, hata sina dem. My mother is always like, hey, omsian, omla, kato muhana mlala, olarera ingo. My mother joking, but I know she's serious. But she's joking, but she's serious. But when you talk to my brother who is following me, if you talk to him and ask him, hey dude, unapanga kuoa, he will tell you, mi nangojea father being me. I don't know why he calls me father. Mi nangojea brother yangu I get married first before I do. So ni kama mimi ndio nimeweka traffic, nime blockade, which should not be the case, but then like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You have to succeed for you to show example to others how it's supposed to be done. It's like when the marking scheme. You know, they take from you, then they refine it, then they do it better. That's how it is. So another thing we go through that we don't usually tell people is, say for example, you lose a family member. Let's say you lose a parent or you lose a sibling. Guys around you will expect you to be very headstrong, will expect you not to show weakness, don't cry, because others are drawing their strength from you. So for example, I was talking to my cousin and she was saying she lost her mom, and it was a very trying time for her because her siblings are expecting her to be strong. But you need to remember that you have also lost a parent. You really want to show that emotion. You really want to, somebody to hold you and you cry. But then, hawezi, because your siblings wanakuangalia. The moment you break down like this, they also break down. So it's usually a very tricky moment, especially when it comes to loss, when it comes to, a troubling moment for a firstborn. And in the midst of all this, if you're not careful, that firstborn mantle can be taken from you by somebody else, your other sibling. So say for example, you're part of a big family of so many siblings and you're not responsible as a firstborn. Immediately, your parents will just shift their attention to that jamaa or lady who is more responsible as a sibling. Na huyo sasa ndiye atapewa responsibilities mingi. Huyo ndo sasa atakuwa kama firstborn, giving orders here and there. You do this, you go there, hey. Anyway, it is what it is. And then, guys, have you ever dated or are you married to a firstborn? You will attest to this, okay? And you can leave a comment hapo chini. Firstborns, they want to take charge. No matter who you are, especially the ladies, they want to tell you how to wear. They want to tell you, they want to take charge of everything, especially in the house. They want to take charge. Firstborns have been predisposed to take a leadership position. So the moment, even if they get into a relationship, they want to be the one to make decisions. Sometimes it can be conflicting, especially for a firstborn guy and a firstborn lady. This guy is an alpha. He's the one who makes decisions. He's the one who tells people what to do. And then unakutana na dem firstborn pia yeye ako to the same. Sasa kila saa wewe unataka kufanya hii, yeye anataka kufanya hii. I think this should be a topic on its own. If you are a firstborn lady and you want us to talk about this thing, come, nitafute pale kwenye description, nimeacha number. Let us talk about dating in these categories of siblings, firstborn, secondborns, and all these things, and see how guys relate. And then as a firstborn, so you know you are mwanamberi, mutoto wa kwanza. So your parents are doing a lot of trisex with you. You are the first child. They don't know how to take care of a child. So when utaangushwa sana, when utapatiwa machakula zenye hata zieleweki, then hao wengine your sibling, secondborn, thirdborn, at least your parents watakuwa wamepata experience na wewe. So they know so they know what to do, which they didn't know. So those are some of the challenges that firstborns go through. There are so many. We can talk about so many of them, but those are just some of them. If you have more, you can leave them unaweza acha hapo kwa comments. But on the flip side, as a firstborn, it comes with a lot of blessings. It comes with a lot of good things. One of it being, your parents will always trust you. Hata kama wewe ulifanya makosa. And you go and tell your parents that it is someone else. Watamuamini before they even start questioning or doubting. 2, it's like you're predisposed to make it. As in, your parents will invest a lot in you to make sure that you make it in life. You progress in so many things. So as a firstborn, kama uko na ka firstborn hapo, the likes of Kina Gray and Enid Ngugi, Asunta and Anje, Preston na Maureen. You guys, nawaona sana. I really appreciate you guys. Take care of those guys. Take care of those younglings. They're your first treasure. I know when you look at them like this. Another good thing about being a firstborn is that your parents will always give you things. Watakuwa nakufichia hapo. Ati sijui nini imenunuliwa. Wewe ndio unapewa kwanza. There used to be this VCR, and they were so rare. Guys in our estate, I think we were the only guys, were like 3 or 4 of us in the whole estate who had the VCR. So when my father brought it, alinipea mimi kwanza akaniambia, go and set it up. And I'm like, yes! So you learn things very fast. You start experiencing life very fast. And being a firstborn in that position, it's usually an honor. It's usually an honor. Wewe ndio unaitangwa wa kwanza kuongea kwa meeting, and people respect you. People respect what you're talking about. It's fun being a firstborn. Iko na raha zake. But anyway, let me digress. Like I said, ukiona firstborn huko nje, they go through a lot. So give them a hug. Waambie everything will be okay. Encourage them. And if you are a parent, I know you have firstborns. Bring them close. They want that assurance that they are doing good. They want that assurance that I'm on the right path. Make sure you talk to them. Make sure you encourage them. Amanda na Jermaine, nawaona sana. Dr. Nyambura Kiragu, Mama Dylan, I see you. You're doing a good job. You guys, me I appreciate. You're doing a good job. Raising a kid on your own, it's not an easy thing. I know. Especially a firstborn. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. You can leave a comment below if you agree, disagree, you have anything else to add. I appreciate the comments. Thank you so much. Na tuambiane ukweli. See you on the next one.